Well, hello everybody. We're testing this live stream here. This is Sharon. And so I'm just going to test this out and just kind of see how it goes. See if I can actually keep up with this chat just a little bit while we do this. So what I'm going to do is I have my iPad here that I'm going to look at while we are doing this. And so what I thought we would do is to flip through some coloring books that I have sitting here, some of the wintry ones and Christmas ones here. So hopefully we'll get some folks to join in with us. So let's look at Vintage Christmas Greetings. And I just want to make sure that I'm in frame. So I thought we would do is just kind of flip through some stuff just a little bit. Just kind of see how things go for us. I'm going to try to raise my tripod just a little bit. Just give me a sec here. I have to find the right knob. And that is not it. Oh, watch me knock all of this to the ground. Let's hope not. All right, I want to raise it just a little bit so that we can see the whole book as I am flipping through. Aha, bingo, we got it, we're getting it. All right, so I hope everyone is doing fine. I will upload this to YouTube because I just want to test this out and just kind of see how things go. I think I'm sideways, or maybe not. Yeah, I'm sideways. I think what I'm going to have to do is do it like this. Whoops. So far we don't have anybody in here just yet. And I don't think I'm going to be coloring today. I am just testing this out. So this is Vintage Christmas Greetings. This is one of the books that Anne and I gave away to our subscribers when we were doing our Christmas pre-color along for Sweet Colorful Christmas, which that is going to be kicking off tomorrow. These are definitely single-sided pages. And I'm going to just see if, whoops. So far, we don't have anybody in here just yet. Oh, we got a couple people in here. Hello. Hello, hello. I'm trying to get so that I can see all of these comments here on my iPad. I'm filming on my phone. I'm trying to see if I can see the comments here on the iPad. Okay. Oh, 2 comments. All right, so let's see what we have here. Hi, Jessica. And thank you, Jessica. I so appreciate that. Really do appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining me for this little test drive. So I'm flipping through Vintage Christmas Greetings. This is one of the books that Anne and I gave away for the pre-Sweet Colorful Christmas giveaway. So I thought, you know, getting these new Christmas books and stuff, I thought that I would just flip through a bunch of these while I am testing this out. Okay. So just bear with me as I try to look at this chat here, because I'm really trying to do this justice if I can. Okay. So this is a cute book. This is from Creative Haven. If you didn't know that, Jessica, that's from Creative Haven. And you're the only one in here, so right now it's just you and me. But that's okay. I hope you can see everything okay if I'm coming through loud and clear. So I hope you are doing well. And for those of you, that are going to be looking at this on YouTube later on, this is a test drive of the live stream feature on Facebook. I thought I would go ahead and test it out and actually see if I can manage doing this as well as looking at the chat. Hi Melody, how are you? Thanks so much for dropping by. I'm just testing out this live stream feature on Facebook, to make sure that I can actually keep up with this thing. I'm flipping through the Vintage Christmas Greetings book by Creative Haven. Oh, hi Melody, how are you? So I hope you ladies are doing really good. And I got a little warning up here on my phone. I'm not sure just exactly what this says. Hopefully this is still working. What kind of message do I have up here? This is so hard to see. Okay, it just says to see who's watching. Okay, so this is my first time doing this, so I keep getting like little pop-ups, like with little helpful hints and stuff, and it's not very helpful because it's really hard to see on this little screen on my phone, so hence I have my iPad here looking at all of the comments. We could try to do a little coloring while we're at it, but I thought I would just test this out and just flip through a few of these books that I have, just as a little test drive. So, Melody, you have been putting up some really gorgeous pictures in the group. You are a very talented lady, I must say. Okay, there's the back cover of our Creative Haven book. So let's go grab another book and we'll flip through. All right, so the next book that we can flip through is the Winter Scenes, also by Creative Haven. Okay. Let me just move this over so you can see the inside cover. There we go. Move my big arm out of the way. So, see if we have any other comments going on. I don't see anything. I hope you ladies can hear me okay and that everything is coming through fine. So again, we're flipping through the Winter Scenes book from Creative Haven. What has everybody been up to today? I have been taking the day to film videos. I uploaded my haul video today with all of these books that I got. The two that I'm showing now were included in the haul. I filmed a color and gab, which is going to be the kickoff for our color along. That's going to be up tomorrow. And then episode 2 of Pennsylvania is hopefully going to be up tonight. Oops. Okay. Hopefully everybody can see the pages pretty good. I feel like I'm sideways. I don't know if this video is filming backwards or not. If so, I'm probably going to have to look at my phone settings and just kind of see how that is working out. So I will upload this to YouTube so everybody can see the flip throughs of these books. I love these Creative Haven books. I think they're very, very nice books. And hi Stephanie, how are you? I'm just test driving this live stream feature on Facebook. So what I'm doing is I'm just taking some of the books that I got in my haul and doing flip throughs. Right now we're looking at Winter Scenes from Creative Haven. So thank you ladies for stopping in to help me test drive this thing. Hopefully, this is filming okay. I feel like I am, I feel like some of my pages are, not the pages, but I feel like it's filming backwards. Like I needed to do a mirror image. I don't know. I've never done this before, so hopefully everything is coming through loud and clear. So, yes, I love winter scenes too, Stephanie. I can't remember if you put any of yours that you've done up on the group or not. I think maybe you did, because I remember you labeled the one for the Let's Get Animal. Whoops, hit the phone, sorry guys, or ladies. I think we have 3 of you in here. So I'm just testing this out just to see how well I can keep up with the chat. It could be a different story when I do this in color at the same time instead of doing flip throughs, but we'll see how it goes. But Winter Scenes was one of the books that Anne and I gave away for the pre-start of the color along. Okay, okay, Stephanie, you think you did 2 of them. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, I remember now. Yeah, I do remember that now. And here is the back cover of this book. Okay, shall we grab another one, ladies? That's all the Christmas Creative Haven ones that I recently got. I do have some others that I've had for a long time. But let's go ahead and look at the Jade Summer Christmas. This seems to be pretty popular. So, oops, I keep hitting my tripod, sorry guys. This is the Christmas book from Jade Summer. Now these books, if you're not familiar with Jade Summer, they have the black on the left-hand side of the page, and then all of the other pages are single-sided. Okay. All right, so your wish is my command there, Stephanie. Now I think in this book, like the other Jade Summer books, I think there's duplicates in here. Now, I don't know if Jade Summer is actually a woman, like a person, or if Jade Summer is sort of I don't want to call it a chain, but like a group of artists under the same name that, you know, that do these books, because there's a lot of books that's put out by Jade Summer. So it'd be kind of hard for one person to actually illustrate everything. So it kind of seems to me, and I always say her, but it kind of seems to me like it's a group of people that get together and create under the Jade Summer name. I've not looked it up, so I really don't know for certain, but this is what I've been told. These ones are on Create Space paper, so it's not the best paper. But I know some people have put this stuff on cardstock or onto some better paper to color. You know what I think? I think Polychromos works very well on this kind of paper. I've also heard that the Lyra Rembrandts also do. I have the Lyras, but I haven't colored with them very much. I want to color with them just a little bit and make my swatches, and then that's going to be in my Pencilmania series. Do you have this book, Stephanie? Does anybody have this book? I bet Melody does, because she seems to have everything. So I'll flip through the whole book, even though we'll have duplicates and stuff, because it'll give me time to look at the chat and stuff. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, that it's a group of artists that go under the name of Jade Summer there, Stephanie. That's what I'm thinking too, although I always want to say her in my videos, and I need to get out of that. So I really like their books though. I mean, Grace, Grace kind of got me into Jade Summer because she's probably the ultimate Jade Summer fan, I think. So I have to say we're a little concerned about Turbo. Well, if you probably have seen my videos where I was talking about how he has cancer inside his nose, in his left nostril, and he's getting to the point where his breathing is really affected. We've been giving him some of Caleb's anti-inflammatories, which seem to help a little bit, but he's getting to the point where his nose is really starting to smell, and when you can start to smell that kind of stuff, it's just a matter of time. Hold on just a sec, you guys. I have to go let Alex in. He's chomping at the bit to get inside. Just give me a sec. All right, come on, guys. Come on, Turbo. Annie let all three boys out and forgot to let them back in. Yeah, oh yeah, the Animals for Beginners, yeah. Yeah, I had seen that book, but I didn't pick one up. Hopefully they'll, is it supposed to be a limited edition one, or are they supposed to get more in stock? Because I know the one Jade Summer one, the first horror one, I think the first Chibi Girls horror, I didn't realize that that was actually a limited edition, and so I missed out on getting that one. So I was kind of disappointed with that. So when the second one came out, I decided that I was going to get that one. That I was not going to be missing out again. I just got the Dragons one too by Jade Summer. That was in my haul video. And I like dragons. Yeah, that's too bad, Stephanie. They really, I don't know, it's just really hard to predict how many people are going to want those books, but you know, they should know that with all of us crazy colorists around that, you know, they're going to need a whole slew of them to satisfy everybody, because you know, people aren't going to be happy if they miss out on it and then they can't get any more. So that really sucks. This book is actually kind of thick. I don't know how many images are actually in here, and I know that I've gotten to the duplicates, I'm sure. When I watch this through my iPad, it lags pretty good, so, whoops. All right, so that's the Jade Summer Christmas one. Okay. Shall we look at some more? Let's go ahead and look at the Tir Na Nog book. This one is quite popular. This is the one that a lot of people have been coloring. This is by Edwina McNamee, and yeah, the Mermaids book. I love the Mermaids book. Yeah, I got that one, I think, when it came out. I've also got the Kawaii Girls one. And they've also got a Edgar Allan Poe one that I like. Do you have the Mermaids book, Stephanie, or not? Hey Kim, how are ya? How's it going? For what we're doing is I'm taking some of the books that I got in my recent haul and we're flipping through. Right now we're looking at Tir Na No Log. We've looked at Vintage Christmas Greetings and Winter Scenes, as well as the Jade Summer Christmas one. But right now we are on the Tir Na No Log. This is the one by Edwina McNamee. Glad you're doing good, Kim. Are you excited for the kickoff of the color along? So what we're doing here, Kim, is we're just kind of test driving this live stream thing here. I've never done one before, and I want to be sure that I can sort of keep up with the chat. Right now, it's pretty easy just doing the flip throughs. But next time, I think we'll actually do some coloring, and we'll see how that goes. Awesome, Kim. Great. Isn't there a... Yeah, there is a Grimm's Brothers book as well, Stephanie, by Jade Summer. Yeah, there's a Grimm's Fairy Tales book also by Jade Summer. I believe I have that one. I've got a few by Jade Summer. I've got the Kawaii Girls, I've got Dragons, Mermaids, the Edgar Allan Poe one, the Grimm's Fairy Tales. I recently got the interior design as well as the beautiful dresses. I think she's got a fairies one as well, or they. I keep wanting to say she for Jade Summer, but they. Oh, okay, Kim. You got vampires. Yeah, I have that one as well. I forgot about that one. I've also got the Chibi Girls Horror, the second one. I didn't get the first one because I didn't realize it was a limited edition, and so I missed out on that one. And I've also got Chibi Girls Volume 1 and Volume 2. So those I have by Jade Summer as well. Yeah, a buddy color, definitely, Stephanie. Yeah, antique dolls, absolutely. Absolutely, we can definitely do that. Do you want to pick a page and let me know which one you want to color and when you want to do it? Because, you know, we can make it look Christmassy, and that would count for Christmas. I think the only one I colored in the antique dolls was the first one with the little chubby girl doll. I don't know how many you've colored in that book, Stephanie, so if you want to pick out a picture for it. But that is such a cute book. Now, one thing with this Tir Na No Log book is there are duplicates, but the first half of the book is done on the regular white background, and then as you get toward the back, see, we're going to start getting into ones with black backgrounds on it, which is cool. So it's kind of nice that you can get a different flavor for, it's the same picture, but you can get a different flavor for how it would look on a black background instead of just the regular white one. This seems to be a pretty popular book. Seems like a lot of people have this one. This is the Tirnanologue. I think Erin from Simple Art for Adults started to color something in here. Yes, it is. I love it. Okay, Stephanie, that sounds good. That sounds good. Okay, that's fine. It doesn't matter to me. We could do one during the holidays or after. It really doesn't matter to me because I can work it into the Christmas color along. And actually the picture in the antique dolls, they won't take too long because they're not quite as detailed. So whatever is best for you, Stephanie. If you want to wait till after the holidays, that's fine. Or we can do it during. It doesn't matter to me. Yeah, I really like this book, Kim. It's very cute, and I like the fact that you have this. You get duplicates, but it's on a different kind of background, which makes it nice. You can color it differently. It is on Create Space paper though, so, and it seems, I don't know, it seems to be better Create Space paper than some of the other Create Space paper that I have, but you'll just have to kind of watch what pencils you use on it. Prismas, I don't think would work very well on something like this. A softer pencil doesn't work too well on Create Space paper. I found that my polychromos do. And I think even Crayola will too. That one's cute. I like that picture. Hi, Stella. Or no, Sheila. I'm sorry, I read your name wrong. Sorry, Sheila. What we're doing, because it looks like you just joined us, what we're doing is I'm test driving this live stream feature on Facebook to make sure that I can kind of keep up with the chat a little bit. And so what we're doing is we're just flipping through some of the books that I got in my recent haul. Right now we're looking at Tirnanologue by Edwina McNamee. And we're just flipping through some of this stuff to show you guys. This is going to be uploaded to YouTube. Okay, that's fine, Stephanie. That works. Okay, yep, that's fine. Sorry guys, I dropped the book. Oh boy. The joys of going live. All right, let's see where we were at. All right. All right. Let's try this again. I'm just going to move the tripod back just a little bit. All right. I'm not sure where we left off before I dropped this crazy book. Yeah, Kim, okay, good. Yeah, that's good to know about the Crayolas and the Vampires book, Kim. They seem to be a hard enough pencil that can take on this Create Space paper. Because it seems like if you use a real soft pencil on this, it just eats up those pencils, and I sure don't want to do that to my Prismas. Okay, you don't have a problem with the Create Space paper, Stephanie. Yeah, Prismacolors, Stephanie, will the Create Space paper will definitely eat up the Prismas, so I wouldn't recommend using Prismas on it. You're definitely right about that. Yes, exactly. That paper definitely eats them up for lunch. Absolutely. I agree with you there. And even Prismas can cost money, so I don't want to do that to my Prismas. Definitely not. So, what do you guys think of this book? Isn't this a cute book? I like this book. I think I can see myself coloring in this a lot for the color along. Some of them are pretty detailed, some of them are not. Yes. Yeah, you ladies are definitely right about the Prismas on Create Space paper, absolutely. Okay. All right, and that looks like the end of it. That's the end of the Tier Non No Log. Let's see what else we have. Shall we look through some more? I got a couple more here. Now, this one isn't Christmas related, but I kind of got a little request to look at this Heather Valentin one. This is the Pretty Parcels and Sunshine Dreamers book. The other Christmas books I have are off in the living room. So how about we look at this book and then we can then we'll call it a night. What do you guys think? I really like these Lacy Sunshine books too. I sure appreciate you ladies stopping in to help me test this out. I really like these Lacy Sunshine books. I have two others. I have the Flower Pot Hatchlings and the Flower Pot Pretties. I've colored a couple pages in both of them. So do you ladies have anything planned special for tonight? Yes, it is very cute, Stephanie. Yeah, the Windows book, absolutely. And the Princess one, absolutely. Stephanie, yes, I definitely do try to enable, yes. But what's nice is those books, they're not very expensive at all. I mean, they're under, I think, $4. I think the Princess one was like $3 something, and the Creative Haven ones aren't very expensive either. So you can't really beat the price. So what I'm telling you is, if you possibly can, get them, because they're great books. Oh yeah, the stained glass one, Stephanie. Okay, yeah, the stained glass ones, yes. The Princess Leonora one that you've seen in my haul. I have quite a few stained glass ones. Now those are stinking nice, let me tell you. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, Stephanie, I wasn't sure if you were talking about the stained glass one or if you're talking about the vintage Christmas windows from Creative Haven, because that's another one that I have. There's vintage Christmas windows and vintage Christmas greetings. Oh yeah, yeah, I like Creative Haven for that reason too. They're very high quality, and you just can't beat the price. And unfortunately, I think Creative Haven books are a little bit overlooked too much, in my opinion. A lot of people seem to really enjoy getting like the Japanese books and the Korean books, which is great. You know, they're awesome books, but you know, there's some really great Creative Haven stuff too. Absolutely. Okay, well, shall we call it a night, or do you want to look at any more? We can do one more if that's what you guys would like. Oh yeah, the Princess Leonora book, Stephanie. Yes, yeah, that's the stained glass one. Yeah, that's very cute. I really, really like that book. You know what? How about we look at another book? I have a couple more here that we can do. Now, this isn't Christmas related, but this is another one that came in my haul. This is Fantasy Realm by Kimberly Hawthorne. Would you like to see this one? My other Christmas ones are off in the living room and I have to go rifle through my shelf to go get them. But if you like, we can go ahead and look at this Fantasy Realm, Volume 1 by Kimberly Hawthorne. This is another one that just came in my recent haul that I showed. This is another one that's on Create Space paper. All right. This is Grayscale. This is a Grayscale book. I think this is maybe the first Grayscale book that I've shown tonight. One thing about Grayscale on Create Space paper is you definitely do not want to use Prismas on it, and absolutely no blender pencil, because that Grayscale will flake off and it will totally ruin your colors. But I think Polychromos works very well on, again, this kind of thing. Can't really go wrong with Polychromos. But also, you might even get away with Crayolas on Grayscale, although you'd have to press kind of hard with Crayolas, I think. Yeah, Grayscale can be very intimidating. It takes a bit of getting used to. I know Anne, boy, she loves it, and she actually uses markers on hers. I think I'd cringe. I don't think I'm that brave. Hey, Grace, how's it going? How's it going, girlfriend? So what we're doing is I'm just kind of testing this live stream feature on Facebook here, because I want to make sure that I can keep up with the chat, sort of. So for the test drive, I'm just kind of flipping through some of the books that I got in my haul. And right now we're looking at the Fantasy Realm, Volume 1 by Kimberly Hawthorne. I flipped through several books, Christmas related as well. So that's what we're doing. Yeah, Kim, Grayscale is kind of intimidating, honestly. I mean, what I tend to do is I will copy them onto some other paper to practice with because I don't want to bork up my image. Oh, okay, yeah. You use markers, combination of markers and stuff, Grace. Oh, okay, you just got home from work. I just put up the haul video today, Grace. So that's there for you to watch. I'm going to be doing, putting up episode 2 of my Pennsylvania, series. And then I've also made a video for the kickoff for the color along that starts tomorrow. So you'll see that tomorrow. Yeah, I think you do, Grace, because I think, don't you have this book? This is the Fantasy Realm Volume 1. Don't you have this book? I could have sworn that I'd seen that on your channel. I thought that was why I got this one. But I got the Fantasy Realm Volume 1 and Fantasy Realm Volume 2. I think there's a Volume 3 too. I think I remember seeing that earlier today. I don't have that one. Oh, okay, Grace, you got a small set of Holbeins. Wow. You go, girl. Okay, your Fantasy Realm has different covers. Okay, that's kind of weird. It must be a different book. Yeah, Kim, you were saying you have a Bennett Klein book. Yeah, I got several too, but I haven't really done much with mine either. Oh, okay, Grace. I have both Volume 1 and Volume 2. And I think there is a Volume 3, but I don't have that one. Okay, great. Have you gotten a chance to use them yet, Grace? I know the pastel ones are definitely really nice because they're very unique colors compared to what you get in most sets. Oh, great, Stephanie. I'm so glad that you're excited for all the color alongs. I know there's a lot of them happening. I'm doing the ornaments page for Erin's color along. That's Simple Art for Adults. And I'm doing the ornaments page for hers. And that's going to also count for the mine and Anne's color along as well. That's the one that's out of Johanna's Christmas. Oh, okay, so, yeah, you'll have to let us know how you like them when you get a chance to use them, Grace. I think you're going to find that they blend very nicely together, but, well, you don't blend your colors, though. They're very pigmented, so there's a lot of color that, you know, from those pencils, so the color lays down very, very nicely. So yeah, you'll have to let us know how you like them. Oh, that's the last of the pages there. It looks like there's some testing pages right there for colors. And there's quite a few test pages in here. And it looks like there's either, is that more of her books or is that just the pictures? Like example of the pictures. I think that may be smaller prints of the pictures. I'm not sure. But that's Fantasy Realm Volume 1. Oh, okay. Good, Grace. Learning how to blend. You know, Stephanie, not everybody is a big fan of Bennett Klein, honestly. I have a few. And the artwork is really nice, but is it my favorite? No, not really. Not really. And oh my gosh, there goes my phone. They're just gonna have to wait. I'm not gonna get that right now. I am busy. If we, you know, since we're here, how about we take a look at Fantasy Realm Volume 2 while we're at it. Yeah, oh, okay, yeah, Kim, you were talking about the Dragons book. Hey, Debbie, how's it going? What we're doing is I'm just kind of test driving this Facebook Live thingy here to make sure that I can kind of... So, oh my gosh. Right now I am just testing... right now we're just kind of flipping through some coloring books. And so we're going to look at Fantasy Realm Volume 2. I flipped through some of my Christmas books. Okay, yeah, Grace. Okay, so this is the one that you have, I see. I couldn't remember which one you had. I knew you had at least one of them. So here is going to be Fantasy Realm Volume 2. Okay. So what we're looking at, Debbie, is Fantasy Realm Volume 2. I've done some of the Christmas book flip-throughs. These are some books that I got in my recent haul that I put up on my channel just recently. I will upload this video to YouTube. So that everybody can see this. Yeah, Grace, you are a big enabler. Like I've gotten a lot of books because of you, let me tell you. Yeah, yeah, I think a lot of folks have been buying a few through Etsy. I've not really bought any through, well, I take that back. I did buy a couple through Etsy. I don't do that very often because they're really expensive that way. I mean, that shipping, especially the shipping, is going to kill you. It seems like the shipping costs more than the book does. Yes, I agree with you, Debbie. Well, go to my haul video on Sweetnightingale 1973, and I've got the link there on for Amazon, or you can just search through Amazon. It's called Fantasy Realm Volume 2. There's also a Volume 1, and I believe that there's a Volume 3. It is by Kimberly Hawthorne. So I would recommend this book. I think it is very cool. As you can see, it is grayscale. Hey Barb, how's it going? What we're doing is we're just kind of test driving this Facebook Live thing because I want to make sure that I can kind of keep up with things. And so what I'm doing is I'm just flipping through a few of the books that I got in my recent haul. And so we're looking at Fantasy Realm Volume 2 by Kimberly Hawthorne. Yeah, the Chinese and Korean books are very nice, Stephanie. I do have to agree. Yeah, but they're very expensive. I totally agree, especially for the shipping. Where am I from, Barb? I'm from Illinois. Yeah. Oh, okay. I didn't see the flip through that Kimberly actually did of her own book. I didn't see that. I guess Carla Magana has another one out too. Remember, she was the one that did Spooky Sweets. I think she has another one out as well. Yeah, yeah, Grace, I know you can get a lot of the Chinese ones on AliExpress. It just takes a real long time to get to you. They're a lot cheaper there, but boy, I ordered one about a month ago and it still hasn't arrived. So I am waiting kind of impatiently for that thing. Ah. Hey Becky, how's it going? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a good idea, Grace. You know, going to the artist website and stuff. Yeah. So Becky, what we're doing is I'm just kind of test driving this Facebook Live thing on here just to make sure that I can sort of keep up with everything. And so I'm just doing flip throughs of some of the books that I got in my recent haul. We were just looking at Fantasy Realm Volume 2 by Kimberly Hawthorne. Woo! Whoopsie. All right. I lost my page. Okay. Can't remember where we were. So I think you guys have seen these pages, but I can't remember where I was when I dropped the book. Oops, make sure everything's in frame. Okay, yeah, I guess I probably should look up some of these artists, because I guess it would make sense if they would do a flip through of their own book. You know, because it's a good selling point. And when people see what they're actually getting, you know, they can decide if they want it or not. Okay, yeah, the Color at Christmas book, yeah. I like the Color It books. That is some awesomely nice paper in those books. I've not watched any of Bennett's videos. I'm on the Color My Sketchbook Facebook group, but I've not watched any of his flip throughs. All right, and that looks like we're coming near the end of this. I don't want to flip it off the table again. You get a test page right there. Whoops. And that is that. So I think that we're going to go ahead and call it a night. My husband will probably be home soon, so I probably should go ahead and call this a night. Thank you guys, ladies. Thank you, ladies, so much for joining me with this little test drive. I really appreciate it. I appreciate it so much. So I think that I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here. And don't mind my floor. Oh my gosh. So I'm going to go ahead and end the chat here. We'll go ahead and end the video. I'm really glad you had a great time there, Stephanie. I had a good time too. This was fun, and I enjoyed doing the flip throughs. And I think when we do the next one, we'll actually do some coloring, and we'll see how that goes. What do you think? Bye, Grace. Thanks, Kim. So glad you enjoyed it. Bye, everybody. All right, I'm going to go ahead and stop here. Bye, everybody.